Hey guys, what is going on? I'm back to resurrect my YouTube channel. It's been 4 months since I posted a video. You know how it is, time flies, you don't even realize it. Didn't realize it had been that long. I've been still watching the videos, and every day I tell myself, oh, I'll post a video tomorrow, a week goes by, another week, and here I am 4 months later. But I apologize to you guys. I'm back with another rare DVD video. Start us off, we have Dynamic01, the best of DavidLynch.com. Basically, it's a DVD of a bunch of short films featured on his website. If you guys are a fan of David Lynch and you know his work, then you pretty much know what to expect here. A lot of surreal, type videos, Eraserhead style, so to speak. I'm a big fan of David Lynch. Huge fan of Twin Peaks, especially. Love Eraserhead, love Wild at Heart, Elephant Man, Inland Empire, pretty much all his films. So I had to pick this up. I knew it had gone out of print, and the prices were pretty much skyrocketing on Amazon and eBay. So I found a copy of this in a store, used obviously. Purchased it right away, and even the cashier, told me it was a nice choice. I guess he was a fan of David Lynch. So very rare now, as I said. Getting pretty valuable on the Amazon and eBay market. Next, we have Chinatown. This is the special collector's edition. Now, the thing is, for all you DVD collectors, I'm sure you've heard a lot of Paramount DVD titles have gone out of print. This is one of them. I know it is being re-released in April on Blu-ray, I believe, but as of right now, there are no in-print copies of Chinatown. This one seems to be the most expensive when I checked Amazon, and it's actually the edition that I own. So, thought I would show that off. Nothing too special about the disc, just a gray disc. But, as I said, a lot of Paramount titles have gone out of print, so you will see a few in this video, and I'll have a lot more to show in future videos as well. Next we have Don't Answer the Phone, the uncut version. There's this release of the movie, and there's also a double features release. I forget which movie it was released with. That is also out of print. This is the rarer of the two. I don't think it went out of print too long ago. You can still find a few copies on Amazon from third-party sellers anyway. Somewhat decent prices. They go higher and higher, but I'm sure this might be one of those DVDs that will eventually become very valuable and obscure. I like the disc there, how it doesn't really say anything on it. It just has the image of the phone. Next is another one of those Paramount DVDs that went out of print that I mentioned. This is Dead Man on Campus. It's actually one of the more rare Paramount DVDs for some reason. I'm not sure why. It took me a while to track this down. I had seen copies all the time before, and then went out of print, and that was it. Went into obscurity, so glad I finally found a copy. Again, this is one of those movies, I'm not sure if this is going to be re-released. It's not a huge movie. It's not like Chinatown per se, or Harold and Maude, which is another Paramount DVD that has gone out of print. Those two are going to be re-released on Blu-ray, whereas Dead Man on Campus, I don't see it happening anytime in the near future. Could be wrong. Stranger things have happened, but I just feel like this is going to be one of those movies that becomes very rare. Next, Dementia 13. Now, there's so many versions of this film, so many editions on DVD. Someone had actually mentioned this version to me through YouTube one time, asking if I had it. I hadn't at the time. I had never even really seen much of it. It is listed on Amazon, really cheap prices, but only through third-party sellers. However, it's still out of print, and it's rare in the case that you're really not going to find this in stores. I did find a copy, a used copy, obviously, and what are you going to do? It's pretty much a bare bones disc. Nothing special about it. At least from Ovation Home Video. It has a Francis Ford Coppola filmography on it, some movie trivia, but that's about it. But I do like the cover art here. I like that it's pretty obscure. As I said, you don't see this edition of the movie a lot. Sure, it goes cheap on Amazon third-party sellers, but it's still rare. It's pretty nice to have. Next, The Initiation of Sarah. Extremely rare DVD. This has been released by Substance Video, which is basically an independent DVD company. Almost looks bootleg-ish. It is listed on Amazon, however, of course, there's really no copies. I believe I saw one for maybe $50, $60 or so. Basically, this is the original version of the TV movie. It was later on remade by ABC Family, I believe, around Halloween time. But this is the original here. Haven't watched it. I read some reviews on it. Sounds pretty interesting, but I think the most interesting thing about it is how rare this DVD is. Next, Rosemary's Baby. Huge title. Again, another Paramount release. These DVDs are really skyrocketing in price on Amazon and eBay. Very, very hard to find. I don't think there's any plans as of right now to re-release this movie, which I'm sure it will in the future. Being such a big title, popular movie. But I actually had this for a very long time. This copy. This is the original Paramount release. Just found this the other day at a store used, and had to pick it up just because of the fact that I'm seeing it go for extremely high prices on Amazon and eBay. And I'm actually seeing it being sold for those prices. So I don't know. I don't know if someone knows something I don't know. Maybe this movie, really has no plans of being re-released. But I really see it being re-released in the near future. But while the prices are skyrocketing, if you can find it, I would definitely pick it up. Next, probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Kenny and Company, Don Coscarelli film. He's famous for Phantasm, The Beastmaster, Bubba Hotep. But this, with the exception of probably the Phantasm series, is my favorite film by him. Really, really love this. Basically, 5 days in the life of the kid Kenny. It's a few days before Halloween. It's just the preparations, what school's like, just what it's like to be a kid, riding the skateboards, going to toy stores, going to birthday parties. And then, of course, Halloween night. It's just all that excitement of growing up in this one movie. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This is an Anchor Bay release. Very hard to find now. Prices are very high for this as well on Amazon and eBay. I'm glad to have found it. Really, really like the movie. Definitely need to check this out if you haven't. Another Anchor Bay release, 29th Street. Now this is one of the rarest of rare Anchor Bay titles. I never ever see a new copy of this online. Never. I'll see used copies on eBay. I'll see used copies on Amazon. All very, very expensive. Usually $80 or more listed. But I have never ever seen a new copy other than this one right here. And the funny thing about this is I've had this for a long time, and I forgot to include it in my Anchor Bay DVD video updates for some reason. I had it in a different section because of the number. Starting with I had all the movie titles that begin with a number. I had in a different section, and didn't even think to look to include this in the Anchor Bay videos. But I actually did buy this when it was new, years and years ago, and now it's just such a high-priced DVD online. It's so extremely rare. But another good film. I like to enjoy this every Christmas time, and I actually just watched it this past Christmas. Another Paramount release, Don't Look Now. This one also, price is getting very high on Amazon and eBay. Bought this a long time ago. I think I probably got it for like $10, back when it was still in print. Great suspense movie. One of the greatest shocking endings in my opinion. Very, very creepy. Good movie. And finally, I actually just picked this up yesterday. This is the Anchor Bay, one of the Anchor Bay releases of Black Sunday, Mario Bava film, of course. This one is out of print, of course, very rare. If you open it up, this is one of those double-sided disc inserts. This was actually in a black case originally, but I had an extra clear case laying around, so I figured I'd just put it in there so that I can actually see the chapter inserts. I saw this on Amazon. I think there was only 2 listings for it. I think it was maybe one for $20, maybe one for $30. Nothing too expensive as far as rare DVDs go. But as I said, there were only 2 listings for it. So I'm not sure how many copies of these were out because I had never seen it even when it was new. This DVD was released in 2000, so not so sure how popular this edition was anyway. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. More rare videos coming your way. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks.